block shots, showing you some of that talent there, but also setting up his teammates. A couple of nice assists, and he's been the real surprise of this preseason training camp. Of course, a lot of local fans wanted to see DJ Strawberry, who was still available at that time, get picked up by Washington. But, boy, you got to be happy with what they've got in McGuire at 6'7", guy that can play a couple of positions, and certainly is hard-nosed. Of course, DJ doing well out there in Phoenix. He'll be playing with them for a couple of years.
McGuire last year averaged 13.5 points, almost 10 rebounds, the 3.6 blocked shots at Fresno State, was second team All-Western Athletic Conference, and the WAC All-Defensive Team. Set the Fresno State single-season record with 114 blocks, and had 15 double-doubles and a couple of triple-doubles last year. And we talked about this in a previous game at his high school, Lincoln High School. Once blocked 18 shots in a single game, which was one shy of the San Diego High School record set by Jelani McCoy. And Dominic McGuire will be 22 years old tomorrow. So happy birthday coming up for Dominic.
Well, a nice move by Nick Young to take it to the left and then spin back. You know, again, that's the type of ability that attracted him to the Wizards, and they were very excited when he was still available with the 16th pick.
Called the foul on Paulus Yankunis. There's Eddie Jordan. And Eddie's coaching staff, of course, Mike O'Korn and Phil Hubbard, his top assistants. There's Mike. And there's Eddie Tapscott behind them. Eddie's a new addition, along with Randy Ayers and Dave Hopla.
Also Wes Unseld Jr.
Yep. And there is Randy Ayers to Eddie Jordan's left. And he has instituted a defensive philosophy, attitude, and presence.
My, how the game has changed. It used to be a time when you only had one coach, period. Now you've got 6 or 7 of them.
Well, as you told me, it used to be when training camp lasted 28 days.
That's right.
And every day was a 2-a-day. And now it lasts about a week.
So happy for the season to start, you know.
I bet you were. Nice rebound inside and put back by Tanaka Beard. Big presence on the court. Mason with a good crossover, and then he got Popovich out of position, and he fouled him.
I think we're noticing defensively since the second half began that Zalgiris trying to pick up defensively really tight, but that opens them up to some penetration, and we've seen the penetration, we've seen them force the foul.
Nick Young, and they call him for traveling.
Good call.
Well, officials, it's a point of emphasis this year. Once you establish your pivot foot, got to keep it down. DeJuan Collins pulls up over Nick Young and misses off the rim. But Machulis is there for the rebound. About 7.5 minutes to go in regulation here from Washington. Popovich free, no good. 93-76 Wizards. Andre Blatch having a huge game. Lost it, then got fouled inside by Machulis. And he'll shoot a pair of free throws.
Well, good thing they called that foul, because I thought Andre was stumbling a little bit and he was off balance. He was about to commit a traveling violation.
And we'll get Donnell Taylor into the game. Andre Blatch played in just 2 of the 4 playoff games last year in the series against Cleveland. Established career highs last season in points with 14 and had 12 rebounds in a couple of games, both of them here against San Antonio and Minnesota. And had 4 blocks in a game at Philadelphia. That also was a career high for Andre. Gets them both. Wizards from the line tonight, 25 of 28. Tony Massenberg up off the Washington bench to check in. And a foul is called on the Wizards. So here comes Tony Massenberg, who played his college ball not too far away at the University of Maryland. And is looking to become the first player ever to play for 13 different NBA teams. He's matched the record with Jim Jackson and Chucky Brown playing for 12 teams. And if he makes the Wizards squad, it would be 13. And I say teams, franchises, because you count Vancouver and Memphis as one franchise. Played for 3 different coaches at the University of Maryland.
So he's used to change, in other words.
Played for Lefty Driesell at Maryland, played for Bob Wade, and of course Gary Williams. Nice kick out, leaving the open three-point attempt for Jonas Maciulis. Good.
That all started with Nick Young going for that steal. That left a 4-on-5 situation. The penetration forced everybody else to adjust and eventually leave the open shot.
And Eddie Jordan takes a timeout with his team up by 14. Wizards had a big first quarter, outscoring this team 33-18. The next 2 have been even, and fourth is pretty even. Washington maintaining that lead that they got in the first. We check the game summary.
Boy, what a night for Andre Blatch. 20 points, only missed 1 field goal, also 8 rebounds. Also cashed in on some assists and steals. Ron Butler, very solid. 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. And the turnover situation, Washington had no turnovers in the first quarter. They have 10 for the game. That matched with 18 for the game for Zalgiris.
So save for the loss in Chicago the other night, the Wizards have forced their preseason opposition into lots of miscues.
Yep.
Turnaround not there. 12,872 in attendance here tonight at Verizon Center. The home to the Washington Wizards, celebrating its 10-year anniversary. Short jumper off the glass and beautifully done for Jonas Maciulis. And the lead down to 12. Wizards led by as many as 20 in this half. looking for Massenberg down low instead to McGuire. Donnell Taylor, pretty fast move. He's probably the quickest player on this Wizards team.
That was an explosive baseline move, and then he finished right there at the rim.
Maciulis has 16 points, 15 in the second half, and then a loose ball foul to be charged to Zalgiris, and Jonas Maciulis can't believe the call.
He impresses me as the real hustle player. He stays after it. He's hit the floor several times. Watch him come from the top side, not getting boxed out. And then at the end of that play, after the foul was called, he paid for it. Caught a forearm from Tony Massenberg. That's his sixth foul.
Yeah, he is checked out of the game with 6 personals. Member of the Lithuanian national team, and Danis Shalenga will check in as Tony Massenberg goes to the free throw line for the first time in this game. And Tony will have another shot. 1 of 2 for the big man from Maryland. 98-83, 5.5 to go here in quarter number 4. 3 more preseason games for Washington, all on the road. Atlanta, Detroit, Toronto. And a foul called on a reach-in. It's on Alexei Petcherov. And 2 shots will be coming for DeJuan Collins.
Alexei has to move those feet in that situation. Make sure he cuts off that lane. Force that pass. That's what Eddie Jordan wants to see his players do. Keep players out of the paint. Force them to make that shot and then recover to the perimeter shooters.
Collins had 17 points in the first half. His first basket, first point I should say, here in the second. Both of them coming at the free throw line. Played at LSU from 95 to 98. Then the Tuskegee Institute. Here's Donnell Taylor. Again, quickly to the baseline and draws a foul on Paulius Yankunis. Players that have made moves this year, at least 20-point scorers. Ray Allen, Zach Randolph going to the Knicks. He's made his presence felt in the preseason. Of course, Kevin Garnett, and we'll see Rashard Lewis here on opening night for the Wizards.
November 3rd, right here, first game for Washington, home game. But I think that's going to be a good addition to Orlando. I think he's going to have a big impact on them. I've always liked his game. He's a big 6'9", 6'10" guy that can shoot the 3, but he can also do some damage inside. You can combine him with Dwight Howard. Oh,
pretty formidable.
Absolutely.
You know, people are almost afraid to equate teams from the East with those of the West. But you look at the squads in the East, and it is going to be a dogfight this year for that conference. You've got Toronto, good, Orlando, Boston, Miami, Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, and Washington. All of these teams are going to be vying for the title.
Yep. A lot of people are thinking that the balance of power starting to change from west back to the east. What a nice delivery again from McGuire. He was the one that got the assist. Nick Young got the basket.
Something that we noticed in the Summer League in Las Vegas, he could really do a lot more than just block shots. Had excellent court awareness, could pass the ball, could get his shot off when he needed to, was a very physical presence inside, and of course a great shot blocker.
Yeah, he had 5 assists tonight.
Three-pointer not there, but Collins the rebound. 4 minutes to play in regulation. Collins nearly palmed it. He got hammered by Massenberg, and he'll shoot 2. So Zalgiris, which lost to Golden State in Toronto, is in danger of going 0-3 for head coach Romantis Grigas. Fans, 2 upcoming Wizards preseason games will be broadcast exclusively online. Log on to WashingtonWizards.com on Tuesday, October 22nd. Thursday, October 24th, to hear Wizards radio announcer Dave Johnson call each game live. In addition, Dave will be blogging on WashingtonWizards.com throughout each game and answering your questions during each broadcast. Log on to WashingtonWizards.com to listen, and don't forget to submit your question. And that game on the 22nd is on a Monday, not a Tuesday. Monday, the 22nd of October.
Of course, this year, Dave Johnson will have company in the broadcast arena there. Glenn Consort joining him as color analyst.
Give Dave a chance to catch his breath a little bit. Of course, he gets such a good night's sleep on those Select Comfort mattresses. I don't know why he would complain.
He doesn't sleep very much because he's up at 5 in the morning.
That's for sure. You just hope you don't have a hotel room next to Dave Johnson because you're getting up with the chickens. Petrov stumbles inside, has it stolen away. Up ahead to Collins racing, and he lays it in easily. (104-92) with 2:47 to play in regulation. Wizards looking to go 4-1 in the preseason. Nick Young, nice pass. Petrov, he's hit hard, and he'll shoot two. Speaking of Dave Johnson and Glenn Consor, there are our counterparts on radio with the team all season long once again.
After an energy drink. Unfortunately, so is this. Why do energy drinks make you crash? 1 minute you're wired up, the next you feel worse than before. The answer is the large amounts of sugar and caffeine. That's why you should try a new liquid energy shot called 5-Hour Energy. With 5-Hour Energy, you can leave grogginess behind and sail through your day without feeling jittery, tense, or, you know. That's because 5-Hour Energy contains a powerful blend of B vitamins for energy, amino acids for focus and better mood, and enzymes to help you feel it faster. There's 0 sugar, 0 net carbs, and only as much caffeine as a cup of coffee. The 2-ounce shot takes just seconds to drink, and in minutes you're feeling awake, alert, and productive. And that feeling lasts for hours. So if your energy drink makes you crash, switch to 5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now, no crash later. Find out if 5-Hour Energy is right for you. It's available at these fine stores. Or for more information, go to 5hourenergy.com.
Show your love for the NBA by wearing what the pros wear.
Oh, where do you get it from?
You can personalize any team jersey with any name or number you want.
Boy, they got the crowd into it now.
So log on to NBAstore.com now and choose any player from any team.
You believe what you just saw.
It's the perfect way to show your style, on or off the court.
Oh, what a finish!
NBAstore.com. We've got it all. One store, every team.
2 plane loads full of Lithuanian contingent here in Washington that came over from Chicago, several others from New York. And they love their basketball in Kelinys. And right now their team trailing the Wizards 104-92. Does it help to play? I know it helps to play anybody other than yourself, but when you play an international squad like this, how does that benefit you as an NBA team?
Well, I mean, like you said, any game it helps. I think psychologically, obviously, you're going to be the favorite. They're going to be the underdogs. You have to play with the pressure from all sorts. But to stay, again, in your offense, stay disciplined and make sure you're doing what you want to do out there, not allow yourself to get kind of wild and crazy.
That basket that's taking this shot of us is being photographed by Kurt Farmer, our robotics. Look at that thing. There's a lot of wires on that. You don't want to touch that, Phil. It'll light you up like a pinball machine.
I don't think either one of us could touch it. Even if you were on my shoulders, you wouldn't be able to touch it.
Matt Schliffman is our other robotic operator here tonight, our colleagues from Comcast Sportsnet. And for those of you watching around the country on NBA TV, glad you're with us. Wizards have led throughout this game, led by as many as 20. Zalgiris cut it to 8 at one point in the second half. Here's Alexei Petrov, drafted 2 summers ago by the Wizards, but did not play with the team last year. He's from the Ukraine. 7-footer, excellent outside shooter, and has displayed some prowess with the inside game as well. They're hoping for his big frame to help out with the rebounding. That's going to be critical for Washington this year. Urick inside, blocked by McGuire. How do you like that?
Again, blocked it with the left hand that time and actually got it from a standstill. Jumped off of 2 feet straight up and got the block.
Averaged 3.6 blocks per game last year with Fresno State. That was 5th in the nation. Nice play. Good pass. And Donnell Taylor caught him sleeping.
The recognition of Nick Young. Yeah, he saw that defender sneaking up to try and help on McGuire. You had Donnell went back doors and received the pass. You know, something in addition to the question you just asked me about the benefits of playing a team.
Well, I got another one.
Is the idea that, I mean, they're real excited to play these NBA players, so they're going to come out here with a lot of energy. And you got to make sure you match that energy.
Yeah, well, they only lost by 6 points up in Toronto the other night. And they're an excellent team, obviously. Meantime, as you saw a moment ago, McGuire got another block shot. Well, what a pass to Nick Young, and he scores! Oh, my! That thing had some English on it that bounced right up into his hand.
And that, back-to-back block shots by McGuire, giving him 4 block shots for the night. Remember, coming into this game, he was tied with Andre Black with 7 block shots in the prior 3 games.
Beard is fouled by Massenberg, and he'll shoot a pair, but Dominic McGuire at 6'9", 220.
And believe me, these are the kind of plays that really get the attention of the coaches. They like, I mean, that's saving what would have been a two-point basket there, and comes right back on Beard, gets the block there.
And he keeps them in play as well.
Yeah.
Tanaka Beard, who has the hitch in his jump shot, the hitch in his free throw. And he makes the first, he'll have another. Mantis Kalnietis checking back in for DeJuan Collins, one of the leaders of this team and one of the 3 players from the United States on the squad.
Collins with a big night. He has 26 points, along with 7 rebounds and 8 assists.
A minute to go, and the Wizards set to improve to 4-1 on the preseason. Their only loss to Chicago last week in the Windy City. Nice pass underneath. Score the field goal and count the basket for Danish Shalenga.
Well, he had to get that shot off between 2 defenders, one being Donnell Taylor, who went behind him. Was that who the foul was on? Was it Taylor or?
I think they got Petrov. Missed free throw. Ball out of bounds. It will go towards Washington with 48 seconds to play. And substitutes coming into the game. Vilmantas Delys checking in. 6'9" forward from Lithuania. Nice pass to Massenberg, blocked from behind. Running jumper, not there, and Petrov the rebound. Shot clock is off, and the Wizards can hold for the rest of the game. Nick Young does not appear he'll take another shot. Well, he did.
He fooled you, didn't he?
And he nails a 3, and how do you like that? What a way to finish the game. Nick Young fires up a long 3, and hello, it goes. And there's a couple of seconds left, at least 0.6 of a second remain. After Nick Young hits the shot to give him 15 points for the night on 6 of 9 shooting. So the Wizards do, in fact, improve to 4-1 in the preseason, winning tonight 115-96 over Zalgiris. For Phil Shea,
As part of our
After from right, attempts to keep it, not to deep down in the corner there, a little bit too slow on the
12 postseasons. Included in that, 6 pennants, 4 World Series championships, 76 postseasons with a signing for 12 seasons. So, Crocky, let's get away.
And a whole lot more. This season, make every game a home game. Sears, where it begins.
Someday, Rutgers is going to challenge for the Big East title.
USF is going to compete for bragging rights in FLA.
Someday, Louisville's going to join